Hello, welcome to netvn channel. In this video, I show you how to merge two ISO files to install Windows 10 and Windows 11. First of all, you download two ISO files of Windows 11 and Windows 10 from Microsoft's home page. Next, copy the install ESD file from the Windows 10 ISO file and the install WIM file from the Windows 11 ISO file. You can get the install.esd and install.wim files by extracting the ISO files with WinRAR or 7-zip. In this video, I use another way, that is to mount the ISO file. This way is available on Windows operating system. You will find the install.esd and install.wim files in the source directory of the Windows installer. Next, open a command prompt with administrative privileges. You will use two commands throughout this video. The commands will be found in the description of the video. The first command will tell you about the install.esd file and the install.wim file. You replace the path to your files before executing the command. As you can see, the Windows 10 installer has 7 versions. You replace the path to your files before executing the command. There are 11 versions in the Windows 11 installer. You need to pay attention to the index of Windows 10 installed versions, because the second command will need it. Let's move on to the main part of this video, which is adding Windows 10 installation versions to the Windows 11 installer. We add versions of Windows 10 to the Windows 11 installer one by one. The first is the Windows 10 home version with an index of 1. So you correct the source path, index is 1 in the destination file path and execute the command. Specifically, you will add the Windows 10 home installer to the install.wim file. You replace the path to your files before executing the command. After the command is completed, check the install.wim file information. As you can see, a 12th index has appeared, and that is the Windows 10 home installer. The install.wim file size has increased significantly, more than 8 GB. So how do you want to add other Windows 10 installation versions to the install.wim file? You just change the index to add other versions of Windows 10 you want. In this video I will add all versions of Windows 10 to the install.wim. So I will repeat the statements with indices varying from 1 to 7. After Windows 10 Home I add other versions with index from 2 to 7. Now we check the information of the install.wim file after editing. As you can see now, there are all 18 versions of Windows installation. Windows 10 installed versions are indexed from 12 to 18. The size of the install.wim file is about more than 8 GB. But how do you create the Windows ISO file with this install.wim file? I recommend you to use any Burn software, which is a free utility. To create an ISO file that can be installed on a computer with hardware that does not support Windows 11, it is recommended to use the ISO file of the Windows 10 operating system. You remove the existing install.esd file and replace it with the install.wim file you just created. You create a new ISO file with the name you want. You wait about 1 minute to get the final ISO file. Your new ISO file will be more than 9 GB in size, so you will need a USB stick of at least 16 GB in size for the Windows installer. To test the results, I will create a virtual machine with the VirtualBox hypervisor and use the newly created ISO file. You now have an ISO file with both Windows 11 and Windows 10. You use it to create a bootable installation USB stick with software like Rufus. The installation steps are as normal as the original ISO files downloaded from the Microsoft home page. But here is the result we expected, a list of 18 versions of Windows 11 and Windows 10 for you to choose from. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.